All right, let's start again. I had problems with my audio and just let me check it. Yeah, everything's working so far. Okay. And yeah, hello, second try, welcome. Half an hour passed. I wanted to start at 4 o'clock. Now it's nearly half past, but it's no problem because actually nobody's there anyway. And I would like today present my Ableton setup that I performed on Sunday here on Twitch, and it was live music input and live visual input, and so I just wanted to explain a little bit how this is set up, is done, and what kind of software I'm using, and yeah, maybe I start with a general setup here. I'm working on a laptop, MacBook M1, and I have connected to this laptop, I have a keyboard. I'm also working with a Archive Mini and Ableton Push from the first generation. And I also use my iPad as a tool. And so no. I hope this was a short interruption here. I got an interruption. So, yeah. I have a Push first generation, and you see on my screen, on the top you see my webcam from the laptop, and then you have a free webcam connected here. It's showing my Push, and this is the Archive. Also, you may see here it's the iPad. I have the Twitch screen at the moment for control, and behind me here you can see the stand where I have my keyboard, and I put all those things on top of the keyboard, and then I can perform my set. So I'm not sitting on a table when I perform. I do it. I'm standing, and so I have a little bit more flexibility. And yeah, by the way, I may show you here a little bit my room. Here are my books, and so also I do a lot of. It's not easy. I do painting, so you see my paintings here on the wall. Just let me show you here. Here, everywhere I have space, I put my paintings, and you can also visit my homepage and have a look there at the paintings. And yeah, but we are here for this template. No performance today. Maybe while I'm doing stuff here in my template, I maybe will start with a performance, but my main point is to give you an insight here of my setup. So the core of the setup, of course, is Ableton. This is where everything comes together. I cannot do anything without it because music comes from here, and also so I tried a lot of video software. So I think I used Resolume, and I think I had Module 8 when a long time ago. I don't even remember when, and so I was searching for a long time for a tool that helps me to integrate in Ableton, because to me it was hard to Yeah, to have different softwares for visual and sound and yeah. So with the research, when you do a research for that and looking for video software and Ableton, then you get two main players. Actually, there are more, but to me, interesting there was EvoSuite and Videosync. And it took a long time for me to decide which one to take. And finally, I went with Videosync. I think it's more a personal decision. Both softwares are great, and and I'm happy with Videosync very much, and it totally integrates into Ableton. I switch to my full screen here, and so you see here, this is Videosync. It has a preview window, and that's it. That's not Videosync. It has a control panel here. Okay. This is a camera here. It cannot connect. Why? I think it's old. So you have some possibilities about the size and the output, and this is fine, but that's it. And the main thing is happening in Ableton. And so let's turn back to Ableton. And I have here in my setup the first 8 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. The first 9 columns are for audio. So I think we will have a look later here, and because we are now first dived into the video stuff, I just think I'm going to reduce this reverb on my voice. Sounds a little bit strange. And okay, so this column here is it's called geometry. So this is actually, I can rename it animation or yeah, or video clips or something like that. It's the animation part in Ableton. Then I have the handycam. It's not true anymore. This is the webcam, so I rename that in webcam. It's called handycam because I used to take my handy for sorry, I can't speak and write. I used before I got me a external webcam, I used my handy for camera input. And then you have the Mac cam. It's a cam of my M1. And here you have a column with Volta. This Nobler thing we will see later, because this is a controller for the iPad. It's a special thing, but it's really cool stuff too. And so you have these 4 columns. They are related to video, and I send the output. I have send only, and the output is sent to return tracks. So I will control. I can control it, the output with the effects here. So I can just turn this in and out, and it should blend in here. You see in the middle of this, this is the fader of the Mac cam, and this is the sorry, this is a webcam, but it doesn't show anything because I did not switch to this. No, here it is. And so you can also just, it does this. Sorry, I'm looking at my iPad for reaction, and this takes a while, so this is stupid. I just let me just switch this. Okay, so this is the webcam, out and in, and the last one here, it's not the last one, it's second last one. It's the channel for the animation, so you can blend it in here, and you see in the middle that the circle and the animation, it blends in over the webcam. And then last but not least, it's a last column here, and the last picture below, it's the output from Volta, and this one I actually need to. Yeah, sorry, I'm just crazy. Get lost in my template here. So it's D, and when I turn up D here, you should see in the middle that in the background this animation of the circle is fading in. So when I blend out my webcam, for example, no, sorry, not the webcam. I want to blend out the animation, and then you see the Volta animation here on top of the webcam. Maybe I switch it to the front again, so you can see it a little bit better. So it's turning around my head, those graphic elements. And yeah, so that's it, the explanation for those three camera parts. So and right now, you know, normally when I'm in the performance, I do not turn any knobs here. I just have sliders for it, and I have it on my iPad, so I can have it here for the animation, and then I have this one for Volta, and I have this one for the webcam. And so this, of course, that's why it took me a little bit here to figure out with those returned tracks. And so you see, I can just blend them out, and I still can blend in the different parts here. So you see, this is my webcam, this is Volta, and this is always in the picture in the middle here is always the output from the main output that will go into the stream. So okay, so this is, just let me have a look if anybody's here, and if anybody has a question. No, nobody's here, nobody has a question, so I go on and talk to myself, but no problem, I will publish it on YouTube anyway, and so maybe other people can have a look here, and yeah. Let's go on, let's continue, and I want to show this animation column. It's this column here. So on top you have this radio, it's named radio, so if when I turn off the cam and the cam and the Volta, then you see that here the radio cargo image is shown, and this is on top, and it's my start image. And when I start, I just click here on the first track, and then the animation will start. And I need, in parallel, I would need, for at the moment it's really far from perfect, but no problem. I would first blend in or do it in parallel, that I turn on the cam here, you know, so that it's not just shown on black. I think it would be okay. You can show it on black, and you can also blend in later this camera here, or even say, okay, now I blend in the Volta world, and this one is something I need to solve. I did not have solved it yet, because as you can see, the Volta world is not showing because of the blend mode. So I have put the blend mode of the Volta world here to a knob on the Akai Mini, and when you just turn this around, you see that yeah, the layers start to behave differently in blend modes. And but I must say, this is really just kind of, I don't know, you know, it's just I wanted to have the possibility to play around a little bit, but it's really hard to control and to find a good one. This one I like very much, and I think I used it often in the performance, but I can't remember the position of the knob, and so this is something I need to work on. It's I need to find a solution here. But to sum it up, those layers here, yeah, are connected with blend modes, and just let's have a look in the here on the effects here. So I think the blend modes are on the, yeah, they are on the return track. So you can see here, this is the return track for the animation, so I should call it animation. And this is cam. It's okay because it's both Mac and you see it's set to linear dodge. And if I turn around here, so this is normal alpha, and same for the cam. No, the cam doesn't have one, and the Volta word has a blend mode, so you can just put it here, and this would be the normal alpha. So this is alpha blend mode, and this is other. So if I put this to alpha, it's black, you know, because it's just an overlay. Additive will merge those pictures. Those are the two basics we have. Yeah, just similar like a graphic program, something like that, or of course other video editing tools. You don't have to send them to the return track, but I decided to do it this way because this, how does it look like? We have it doubled here. Okay. I decided because to me it was easier to control them with the return tracks here. But I think this whole control thing here of the video, it's a first step. I will resync, and yeah. But it worked, and I tried to make it simple, and with the connection to the iPad to have 3 sliders to fade them in and out, it was okay. So let's talk a little bit here about this animation part. This animation, just this animation here is, there are clips here inside, and I have here a drum rack, and this drum rack, here on the first 3 places you can see the circle, the cube and the triangle. And I made an animation here inside of Ableton. I just wanted to test those animations and try them out, and those a combination between notes for the length of how long this animation should be visible, and then the animation itself. It's just let me have a look here if we can find some. This is I think the circle is animated with here, so let's check this one out. Haven't been here for a while. Let's stop this automation here because it's making me a little bit nervous. Let's check if this works for. I'm actually not sure if this one just works for the main or for the no, it seems to work for the complete setup. Yeah, nice. So we see here when so here we have this triangle. And I need to have a look here. It's triangle, and it is, so I need to go to the triangle here, and this, yeah, it's a little bit complicated. Properties. Actually, I'm not sure if this is really so nodes, triangle, go here. So we have here the scale mode. Okay, so I was on the wrong place. And I mark the triangle, go over to these, and we're looking for transform, and then the scale of the transform, and so it's here. Now I also see the red dots. Red dot marks that there is an animation, and here you can see the animation made with those automation. Yeah. How is this called? Inputs, values. So you can draw a line here, a graph, an automation graph. Maybe this is the best word for it, or a good word for it. And you can see here with the scale animation, this transform, by the way, is a module from Videosync. I will show some of them after this triangle animation. And yeah, you can see the pulse I animated with this automation line. And so I wanted to try this out. It was actually the first time that I said, okay, how can I animate things in Ableton? And it's in the end, of course, the same way how you manipulate the audio. So if you with automation animate audio, not animate you, but you control the audio. So it's the same here with the animation. And yeah, so this is, it looks complicated, and to me it also sounds complicated, and I would say it is complicated because, you know, this to step between those things here, it can be a little bit, yeah, hard. But there are possibilities. For example, you can go here and I think you can modulation show automation. You can go here and then you will dive directly into the spot where the automation is, and so this one can be very helpful. So let's try it here. Show, yeah, it just showed. And yeah, those three clips here do animate the graphics. Let me shortly, before I continue, let me show you. Sorry, why can I? Ah, no, now it's opening. The Videosync, how that works. So I have here in effects, I have this my latest video sync plugin folder. So Videosync is a program that runs beside Ableton. You can even run it on another computer because of performance reasons and maybe also security reasons. You know, I'm running it all on my computer, so it's really a little gamble, to just a question of time that everything will shut down. And now, you know, today it's quite hot, and my M1, which is really powerful, it's just yeah, it has a hard time, I would say. And so I think it would be a recommendation to try to keep things simple and yeah, to divide it on different computers, especially if you plan to do a serious live show. But I'm far from it. I do not plan to make serious things at all, and so it's no problem to me. And you know, if I'm gone, then I will restart my computer and come back. So Videosync, it runs beside Ableton, and it gives you plugins in Ableton where you can control the visuals, and the performance will is done with the Videosync program. So there's the heavy lifting of it's not in Ableton, so you can divide this. And so far as I understand, and you have here three sections. It's effects and instruments and utilities. The biggest parts are the effects. So you have here, and they are yeah, I would say somehow the classical things, like you see here bloom, blur, brightness, a color mixer, color control, a crop map, displacement map, feedback grading, some stuff like this. They integrated ISF loader. I must say that I don't use them at the moment a lot because it's yeah, sometimes it's not working too smooth, and maybe I will ask from Paul for that, but at the moment, and it gives you a lot of possibilities, but at the end, with those integrated tools, you can do incredibly much, and so to me it's at the moment not really necessary to include some fancy other effects, even so I really like them. Yeah, mirror, pixelate, transform, Voronoi. It's cool, but I want to dive. Yeah, it's an own plugin with yeah, Voronoi effect, where you can yeah, divide into. I must admit I cannot explain it in a short way, so maybe we do this later on, or if you're interested in how, look at the website of Videosync, and you will find a lot more explanations there, better ones I can give. So here, those instruments are few ones, but really interesting ones. External in is for webcam, or of course Syphon, and I will talk about Syphon in a second. Sorry, I need to have a look here if somebody just entered. No, not yet. And I'm alone. It's so sad. And hopefully someday somebody joins and is interested in what I'm doing here. But right now, I use it for me, for myself, to sort my thoughts. Oh God, it's horrible. External in camera and Syphon, for example, but also you can route from one track to another. So just as you have seen here, you can put those plugins on the tracks, and they just behave like the audio, like you would do with audio stuff. So you can use the volume slider to fade effects in and out, and of course you can use it in combination with audio. One thing which is powerful is the simpler. You can load images and clips with simpler, and you can combine it with the Ableton simpler to synchronize it with sound, and so you can do things. I've started here with without sound. I just put it all together, different visuals in one drum rack, so I can use this drum rack like a drum rack in Ableton. So you play a drum rack and you get the visuals. This is nice. And here are two extra instruments, and actually I must say this two plugins or instruments were the reason why I decided to go for Videosync. Besides that, it's really clean implemented into Ableton, which I really love. But this one, those two, especially the Tabula, is really cool because Tabula is you can connect your keyboard to a visual request, and so you can put your MIDI input directly into graphical effects, and you can then map this input again with an overlay to manipulate video incomes, and it's really, you really can make cool effects with that, and also it's really connected to the music. It's not only to me there are two ways to work with visuals and manipulate it with the music. The one is the envelope, so you just it's cool, you just go for the beat, and they say, okay, when the envelope gives you the highs, and then you can trigger a visual effect. And the other one is really to yeah, to connect it to the MIDI input, and the tabula instrument does this in a very simple way and effective way, so you can quickly play around with. And squares is at the end is a similar thing. I didn't use it at the moment too much, but it's more because I most of the time satisfied with tabula, and so I tried this a lot, and I really like it to when you have visuals to combine it with tabula, because it gives you it's different than these envelope beat following pulse. You just have the especially when you play, for example, piano, then it's or keyboard, then it's really nice effects. And so this can be used very artistically. And so here are utilities. There's this one. There you can set the blend modes, for example, and the status is just telling you the status of the system. This is basically it. Of course, we scratch the surface, and the power of it all comes in the combination, and they are at the end, yeah, it's everything you need. You can really do tons of stuff with it. And yeah, so I cannot say a lot about difference to Abo Suite, because I did not step too deep in Abo Suite. I tried it, and I liked it too, but then maybe it was also so someone is listening here. It was also a reason, because with Videosync you can you have a trial period. It's not ending. It's just the logo is as a watermark upon the output, and so you can really take your time and can try it out until you really found out if it's what you need or not. And I think with Abo Suite it was 15-day trials, maximum 30 days, but I think it was only 15 days. And anyhow, it was, to me, I started it and I said, oh yeah, take the time and dive into it. But time was over, and I did not scratch the surface. So it's so I just it was really not so easy to make this decision. And okay. Long story short, if you have questions to this, you can of course ask me, or ask the creators of Videosync or Abo Suite, because I think they are. I didn't talk to. Forgotten the name. The maker of Abo Suite, Abo Man, and Jean-Paul. They are both cool, nice, gentle people, so we can ask them. And now I got a little bit lost about this. Where did I stop? The drum rack. Okay, so let me stop animation here. Because I can start here with this. I restart this follow action, so we can have a look here again at in the middle. So we see the next one is the clip in the middle. Is this pulsing triangle, and so they switch around here. And what I have done, those are the three first clips in my rack, but I have here different ones, so they are okay, not really the coolest stuff on earth, but no problem. Yeah, again, it's a combination of it. So it's let me see if I'm connected. Let's blend this one out here. Archive Mini. I think I need to turn this one on. Yes, this one I must admit. Sorry, this is a little thing I've done here. I need to find a solution here too. At the moment, I decided to put the tracks on auto, and if I want to make an input, I need to activate them. Just because when I'm playing here, for example, this clip here, then I also can, when it's active, can overlay some other stuff here, as you see, and I can record it. And this is, for example, interesting. I recorded this line here, and it's what you see here. Just let me blend out the Volta, so you only see the drum rack now, and so you see the other elements here too. So we see our first square, circle, triangle, and here the golfer comes in, and other video clips. And so what I have done there was I just, for example, so I have here my, you can see it here on the webcam. So I have them just on the piano keys, the different clips, and you can, so you have this one, Bob, he's just making one gesture, then this is the next one, and here's his, he goes in circles, and here you have the flower coming. The first one was circle, squat, and here's the triangle. Then this guy, and yeah, and then this I like those ones. Ah, go away! Yes, I'm coming again. No, I need to run. And yeah, and then I have here those cinema text boards from silent movies. So I think just let's have a look here. Blend this out, so you can see the highlights here. So yeah, and this is my radio. This is start image, and yeah, those clips also behaves like the audio clips. You can you have here, you can say, okay, it's a loop. So if it's a movie, it will loop. And then you have the blend mode here. You can choose between alpha and adaptive. Okay, additive, sorry. Additive, yes. So now I have it. And the voices, which means how much layers you can, so if I have here, so I think, yeah, how much layers are possible. And yeah, so you can play this drum rack like an instrument, a visual instrument. And what's nice is that you can also record this. So I have my input here, and when I start, for example, some sound, let's just going to make music, which would be fine, but it's just that I wanted to give an insight. Sorry, I want to have a look here in, yeah, no, I think nobody's there. It's so sad. Just let's have a look in my iPad. Okay, no problem. All right, then you have seen what I've done here with the recording of the animation, and so I started this kind of working with graphical elements in video. It's really the first steps I'm doing with that, and you can imagine that you can do a lot with it because drum racks are big, and you have the possibility to animate them, as I've shown with these cubes and triangle and sphere thing. So you can also yeah, put yeah, just let me explain you this one here, because if you're in Ableton, you have this drum rack and then you have this effect here. Okay, those are, I can throw them away because, ooh, I hope this was not a mistake. So you have this crop effect here, and this one is the one I control here with my knobs on the Archive Mini. It's also not the perfect control. I will need to find a better one, but at the moment, it's to me, it's okay. I can work with that, and but what you of course could do if you did not want to have this sorry, if you don't want to have it here and want to manipulate one of those clips here inside, you could of course put it here inside and then crop it. I made the experience that that you sometimes need to make a little workaround here. We can have a look here in the circle, as you can see here. Those just sorry, I just yeah, no, sorry, I'm just thinking. No, because I had the problem that this one is manipulating the whole rack, and you can put some effects inside, and it's manipulating the simpler, but other ones are also global, and I need to check that out again. I found a solution because you can, of course, put envelope follower in front here, and then you can say, okay, when the sound goes on, the envelope goes on, and you can do it with MIDI too, and then you can say just turn the effect on for this thing. It's working okay, and but yeah, so but as we can see here, for example, this transform is working inside the circ here, and we just maybe try this out. I want to know it now because so I return this to the normal, and I put in a crop effect, crop map, sorry, it's called crop map, just behind the transform. I turn off the crop here because to be sure. And this is a circle. It's the first one here. And so we can just to I delete this stuff here and put on just a circle, and then we. Where's my clip? Yeah, here we have it. Maybe the beat a little bit, so we are not so much so alone. And so you see. You see that there is a circle, and now I want to crop the circle, but only the circle, not the other elements. And so just let me. So what you can see here is it has different modes. I don't go into it. This is really a crop, and just let me have a look. If, for example, if I now turn on this thing here too, you can see that. Just let me see if this one is working. Yeah. So the circle is cropped, but not the cube. And yeah, you can, for example, wrap this one, and then you can start to create patterns here. So this is, so you can wrap or mirror, so you have, and now you are inside this clip, and you can make a clip related animation. So what you could do is you could, for example, just animate those so that it's going from, for example, this state to this state, back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. We could do that. We could animate that. It's no problem. We would need to go here. I said it's easy, but just here we need to. It's changing those two values, and you could say show animation. Automation, sorry, top left, and then you could start drawing. Just I need to see it here. So here you see the just like this. This is not the coolest stuff on earth, but yeah, but this is now related to this clip, and of course you can duplicate those clips with the same graphic inside and do different animations. And so a drum rack is a kind of way to organize those clips and trigger them. Of course, it's not so maybe not so if you compare to Resolume or things, maybe the Blendmodes and how you trigger it's different, but it's really at your fingertips, and you can really use it like an instrument, and that's cool. that's something you don't have in Resolume, because it's separated, especially when you start to develop those animations. To me, it's really cool to have this in one place and to work both on music and on visuals. That's the thing I really like. Okay, so this is the video part, and I'm not sure if I showed the Volta part, this 3D world. I must admit I've forgotten it, because before the stream we had the problems with the audio, and I think I did it in the first part. Maybe I just show it shortly to you. So you can see here below the 3D elements. This is just let me switch to my whole screen and show you here the Volta. This is a free software, which is amazing. It's free because it's really powerful, and I just like the way it works. It is you are here in the camera view, and I am now. You have two modes, the edit mode and ja. Ich bin zwar mittendrin, aber es ist ja sowieso keiner da.
Ah ja.
Aber es wird aufgenommen. Ich stelle das auf YouTube.
Ich gehe ins Yoga, Schatz.
Okay.
Kommst du noch nach?
Ja, vielleicht, ja.
Okay, so ab 7:30.
Okay.
Wieder.
Okay.
Tschüss.
Alright. So you get the message. Volta this is a perform mode. So when you are in perform mode, then you set up the whole world, and you just can play with it and perform with it. It's trying to make it simple. So you have a control panel here, and then you can, for example, jump from camera to camera. Those are different camera views. You create in Volta. You can try. It's not so easy, I must admit, but you can position those cameras, and as you see, you have these elements here. Just really choose a simple, just one element from these. There are tons of graphical elements and interactive elements, and lights and sky and ground. So you can create a world with horizon, for example. I made a space here which is just nothing. It's just a blue sphere, you know. You can't even see it, that it's in a 3D world. But and I positioned here my 3 paintings of the cube and the circle and the triangle on planes. So those are positioned in the room, and it moves in the room, and the lighting is manipulating how they look. Now it's dark here. And so you can create this different angles of view, and I like this very much. It's really cool to have something like that, and I'm really I really let's see what I will do with it, because you know, you can create a room, and you can even create different scenes. So every this is called a scene. Those different cameras position this room is a scene. So you can create a scene, and you can create another scene, and you can switch between them. It makes a blend between it, and it takes a little while. So you have a black out and in, or you have a cut. It's not too smooth, but you know, it switches 3D world. So I think this is really not a thing. And this you can see here this interactive element with this particle. It reacts to the sound of to the envelope of the beat in Ableton. It's directly connected to Ableton. You can also use the amplitude of the audio, but Volta has a set of plugins for Ableton to send it directly via OSC into Volta, and you can use there the values. And just here you have this the cameras. Just show it again. So this is in the edit mode, and here you can dive into. Sorry, I turn off the camera here, and here you can go into this edit mode, and you have it's a 3D world. You can edit. You can just move around, have a look, and arrange things. And the funny thing is, it's playing. Here it's two. You also are doing stuff, creating and perform and work at the same time, and I really love it. So try it out if you like to. So the output of Volta, as mentioned, goes into Ableton. So it's this output below here, and so we have as a Volta world. We have that's this last one. I need to how it's connected. It's connected via Syphon. It's so I need to switch back to the screen here. It's this little program. So you have here the different channels. So you see the Volta output. You see the Videosync master. So everything where it's sent from Ableton to Videosync, and Videosync sends it to Syphon. And here you see the return tracks. So you have the master output and the return output. And now that's the reason why I put the output of the column of the track, in Ableton to return track, because I wanted to have it on a separate channel here. So I have here, I have the animation for a part, I have the Volta part, I have there's nothing here. I think it's my cam. It's off, isn't it? Just let's have a look. Should be there. I don't know why it's not showing. Maybe because it has maybe because it's not fair. Ah, okay, I'm back again. So I don't know if you could. Now I have this audio. Sorry, I need to control the audio. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's working. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it crashed. It crashed. Shit happens. Okay, but I have my cam here. I have the whole cam. I have this one. I think I would need yeah. So yes, it crashed. No wonder it's so crowded with stuff here. I would love to have a second PC to put the visuals on it. At the other hand, I must admit that I have this sometimes even without any external plugins, even no video plugins, no external VST or whatever, and just at some, I don't know why, but sometimes Ableton just say goodbye, which is not so nice, and my feeling is that it belongs a little bit to to the new M1s, but it's really not it's not valid. So don't let's talk. Do not trash talk here. Okay, but anyway, I think I would like to come to an end. And oh, Matze, hey, Matze is here. Cool. Are you still there, Matze? Or did you did I kick you out when it all crashed? Ah, yeah, and you're listening to my perfect English. You know, I started at 4 o'clock, and I again had audio problems, and then 15 minutes later my girlfriend came in and said, hey, there's no audio. So I started a second stream on 1 hour ago. And yeah, I really went through the whole stuff with the video. Yeah, no problem. It's cool. I'm happy that especially you, but any human being dropped by, and but Matze, you had the question about Syphon when we talked. You know, you asked me, Syphon, it would be interesting how to do that, and I'm not sure. What's the last thing you heard here? Did you get information about that, or because I could show you this? It is because those three tracks, those three. Yeah, okay. No, it's. I wanted to start, and then my Ableton crashed, you know, and so I need to reboot. But yeah. So you see the cameras here on the left, and in the middle, it's the output from Ableton. The video output from Ableton. So it's all together. It's that what we would see in the performance. And below that there is the output from the column of the animation in Ableton, and here is the output of Volta. And I just show it again because you are here, and that's cool. And this is Volta. And by the way, did you had a look in Volta in the meanwhile, or because I could show this too. I would need to switch here to this one, and So you have here Volta. This is in the perform mode, so you can switch the cameras here. Yes, please, I do. You have the cameras here, I switch, and then you really simple, you know, it's and you can go into edit mode, and you see the funny thing is that even in edit mode, when I have the cameras on, I see it in action. So I can go here and firstly I can turn off the auto switch, because sometimes it's getting a little bit annoying, and I can also turn off the cameras here, so you see then yeah, it disappears, but I leave it here because I can show you how I can switch here between those camera views. And here on the right I can try to set the camera position. It's not so easy, I must admit, but yeah, this is the camera positions here, and now I turn it off and switch in the scene edit mode, and there you have the scene, and you can zoom, as you know from 3D programs, you can just move in space and can zoom in and just yeah, say okay, here's for example my aura cell, I can move it, and I could say, oh, I want it a little bit bigger, and then oh no, it's a little bit very bigger, but yeah, so and I can add elements here, so you can see here, this is the aura cell. Yeah, you can do really crazy stuff. For example, what I like is for example, things like this light cube, and now there yes, now you have the light cube, and so let's switch back into Ableton, and here's what it looks like. Isn't it crazy? And so when I go back to Volta, fat, yes it is, and you can of course, and this one's, you know, you can also go into it and add, modify it. Now I need to live, and I think it's a drum ampli. Yeah, yes, and so now it's sorry, I didn't switch the camera from OBS, so now you should see it. Yeah, and I add here. Sorry, I do it again because you did not see it. OC, and then to live, and I choose the amplitude in drums, and because this one is really heavy, I could add modifier mass, and I would divide this, for example, by 2 or 3, so it's getting a little bit more 5 10, yeah, so it's a little bit more not so, yeah, wild. And I need to have a look if I can add here. No, I couldn't add stuff here. So I just can choose here manipulations. So for example, how they are moving. Yeah, just we could get lost here. It's but just to show you what Volta provides, it gives you a world where you can add elements, and for example, these planes here, I can add visual sources here. For example, I could go here and say I want to input the Syphon, where this is the thing where we come to in a minute, and choose one of the outputs here from I have, for example, the master output from from Ableton. So I could make a loop here. So I could put the Syphon here into the output from Ableton, and then we would see the Ableton world, and inside this plane where this square was, the cube was, we see now this whole scene again. And of course, if it would have enabled cameras, yeah, you see this like that. And so yeah, it's just to let you know how to use it, but now I want to switch it back. Sorry, I want to have my old cube again. Here it is. And actually, I'm sorry, but I turn off this light cube. Yeah, it's just a short scratching on the surface. But yeah, maybe just you for example, you have here this ground. I blend it out. Actually, I think it's because of the sphere. Sorry, need to turn on the camera again. You can see it's set here, the ground. It's those circles, but why can't I? Just let me get to absolutely no reaction. Is it on or not? Normally I should see a ground here. I should see some color, or maybe it's because I have too much or too less reflection. But this normal strength, no. Maybe I need some. I need some bass here. Yeah, but this looks strange because yeah, and here you see why I put up why I don't use the ground here, because of the sphere. It's just have a hard cut, and also yeah, I don't want it for the scene. But you could imagine if you turn off this aura, and then you have a 3D room, you know, and I could, of course, it was a 3D scene before, but just for example like this maybe. Let's have a look. You can see it here, in which maybe with perform. Yeah, it needs time, and it's not the right light setting. But at the other hand, just to take you can see it. Damned. Need to switch back into whole screen. So now you see it. So you have yeah, for example, you have then some kind of light like this, and no, yeah. So actually, I like that too. It would need to set some lighting here, that the elements have, yeah. But I like this blue and red, and yeah, and also this horizon moving. But it's something different, and it's nothing for this performance I made, so I turn this one off and my aura on again, and so that's what I want to have here. Okay, and then last thing I show you the I stay here. I show you the Syphon. So this one is the Syphon recorder, and you can send video output, if it's supported, from a program to the Syphon recorder, and this will send it to other programs who can receive Syphon inputs. And so, for example, I have this Volta scene here. I have it 2 times because I have it input into I have an output from Volta, and I have an output from Ableton, which is Videosync here. And just let me have a look here. What this is, the animation. I don't see my cams at the moment, and last time I tried to figure that out, my Ableton crashed, so I don't go into that. Yeah, and so this is cool because, for example, in here in OBS, I have those are cams, but this here are all Syphon outputs. So those 3 ones, and I think the Ableton view, this is one, all are the return tracks of the Syphon output, and yeah, you can use it in Ableton, you can use it here in Volta, you can just send it from video to video platform, and that's quite nice. You can send it to webcam, and so it gives you a possibility to route things. And all right, and yeah, maybe just that you have a quick overview in this Ableton template. Sorry. Return here. So here the last tracks are for animation, and the first ones here are for the music performance. And when I trigger here, for example, this would be the start, and you can see it's my radio cargo image at the beginning, and of course, mega. Sorry, I'm a little bit late in my answers here because I'm in my template explaining, and I just see that you wrote something. This will need some some exercise to have this in mind, that there's someone listening and writing stuff. Yeah, anyway, just to give you an overview over the Ableton template, and also play some music then for the last minutes. This was the beginning, and here for the drone, for example, you can just mark it, and then you can open here. You have these, I just hide everything else. So you have these 8 fields here, and nearly all instruments in Ableton have those 8 knobs, and then you can go there and you see there's the first one and the texture here, and I have you see it here on my second camera. It's looking on the push, and then you can turn the knobs, and here give space, white space, give ambient pattern. So everybody likes when the vibe comes in. Yeah, and then when you think you're getting somewhere, you maybe just say, okay, I want to bring in some simple drums, and therefore I have prepared those really simple clips, you know, just a kick, boom, boom, boom on the one, and it just goes poof, poof, poof. And here we go and again on the drums you can have also those 8 knobs, and my push, this is really cool, jumps automatically to this instrument, and I can take this echo. Yeah, and then I can say, okay, I also want a simple bass. See that my cargo visual is still on, so I start an animation. You see those 3 clips here, I have automated them, and I just started, and so my circle and triangle and cube starts to animate. Yeah, and then there's for example cool stuff like this. It's the arpeggiator. I just turn the volume a little bit off, and then it's also a prepared clip, you know. Can you see this one here, and those, and just let me have a look here. I can't hear it. Okay, this is still can't hear. Maybe it's because I now I know why. Yeah, okay, that's not cool. Yeah, this is the arpeggiator. Of course I could, for example, turn it off, and then, this is another thing. You hear that? It's connected to my voice, so I just take the push input here, and then I can some melody here. It's not a cool melody. here I could also and then I would like to show you at last thing. And it's this doubler. It's a program, and you can. Hello. I cannot turn on my voice off, but it tracks my voice and tries to find out if it's which note is related, and then the media value is sent to Ableton. And when I turn this one here on, make it a little bit then boo. Then the voice turns into this cool sound. Yeah, maybe not. I don't like this. Yeah, but that's a basic setup. Just let me stop here. Sorry. Yeah, that's a basic setup. I like it. Hey. Yeah, but it's cool to see that that it makes it different, that I'm at the moment sitting here in front of my desk and working, and it really makes it different to stand here at this at my keyboard stand and perform. And yeah, it's just performance. Okay, I think I am done. Matze, ich hoffe, es hat dir ein bisschen gefallen, das, was du gehört hast. Und ja, schön, dass du noch vorbeigekommen bist. Und deshalb, I say goodbye. Yeah, yeah, really. Wir sprechen einfach, wir hören uns und ja, das nächste Mal versuche ich wieder eine Performance zu machen. Next time I'll do a performance and sorry, I always switch back to English, Matze, for you, because you are the only one here, because I want to, maybe I will release parts of it on YouTube, and so that's why I'm talking in English. Otherwise, it makes no sense, because my English is not so good. Egal, Matze, es war toll, dass du da warst. Thank you, yeah, easy. Und ja, wir machen das wieder und vielleicht können wir auch irgendwann mal demnächst zusammen eine kleine Session machen. Ich habe übrigens mal so ein bisschen bei den Golden Shrimps reingeschaut und die sind wirklich herzig und cool. Das ist wirklich sehr nett bei denen. Und da werde ich auch bestimmt noch das ein oder andere Mal vorbeigucken. Ja, tschüss. Ich wünsche dir noch einen schönen 1. Mai. Goodbye, stay tuned, bye bye. I make an official goodbye screen. my official goodbye screen? Do I have some? No. Yeah, here. Yeah. Yes, goodbye. Just let me try this one here.
Goodbye. See you next time on Radio Color.